Okay, I promised that I wouldn't be doing a video log or a vlog of our time in Peru. We're in Peru primarily to sell 2 aeroplanes and do lots of family things. We've got lots of family things on the agenda between now and Christmas, but we've got a little bit of time every now and again where I can do some sort of a travel log. This is we're leaving Chincha right now, which is a city of about 300,000 people. It's about 200 kilometers south of Lima, the capital, and just the traffic on the road should be exciting enough. I'll try and do aviation stuff where I can, but I don't expect too much. Now, is this for a sand dune on the right hand side? It's not really a sand dune. It's not a drifting sand dune anyway. It's been like that for the last 15 years that I've known it. But we're moving away from Chincha now, so we're moving away from the river. So all of a sudden the water runs out and it becomes complete and utter total desert. You know, we've got some deserts in Australia, but I don't think we've got any as sort of serious as this. Without water, it's just a grey coloured dirt. No cactus, no spinifex, no trees, no nothing. Obviously there's water here because there's people here. They bring water, or there is water, or they probably tap into underground water that leaches across from because the ocean's only just over here, only a half a kilometre away. So that's probably how they get, and it'll be brackish. That's how they get their water anyway. But yeah, it's desert. Wherever a river comes down, we're heading north right now. Over to our right, about 30 or 40 kilometres, is the Andes, and those mountains go up to about 22,000 feet, I think, is the highest point. And they do stop. There's weather caused by the mountains, and you will get rain, and it'll come down the rivers. Wherever a river comes down to the coast, you've got agriculture. The next one is about 40 kilometres in front of us, which is Cañete. It's the Cañete River comes down. Chincha's got its own river and grows lots of asparagus and
cherries.
And
the blue ones. I can't remember the name.
Blueberries?
No, arándanos. That's Spanish.
Okay. But the next one, they grow all sorts of fruit and veggies. It's a very productive area. And
Blueberry.
What are they? Blueberry. I said that.
Oh, sorry, honey.
Yeah, it's very productive. They grow lots of mandarins, and of course, if you grow mandarins, you can make spirits out of that, and make Cointreau, and they do distill it. But yeah, there's the beach right there. It's not very far away. So there's actually 3 very distinct regions heading north-south. You've got this coastal strip, which is complete and utter total desert. Then you've got the Andes, which are quite high country. And then the next one across is the Amazon.
Oh, that thing back there. There we are.
And yeah, the Amazon's not high. The Amazon might only be 300 or 400 feet high above sea level. It's not high at all. But the Andes most certainly are high. But anyway, this is the main Panamericana Sur, it's called, which is the main highway, which eventually runs right up into North America and goes all the way down to Chile and Argentina. heading through this cutting and down to the Chincha Valley. We're going to stop at a fruit stall, which we've been stopping at for the last 8 or 10 years, run by a lady called Rosita. Well, I don't know if her name's Rosita or not, but the fruit stall's Rosita anyway. And look, all of a sudden we go from desert to full-on cropping area. This is an irrigation area. This countryside's been irrigated for the last couple of thousand years. Not the Incas, it's way before the Incas. There's lots of civilizations before them. And have a look at this, you can hardly see the beach. The conditions are virtually IFR almost every day. What are we growing here? We're growing yucca. I don't know. They're probably mandarins. There'd be some sort of citrus anyway.
Oh,
and
no,
Rosita's not open today. Fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we need.
Fruit shop, Rosita. It's
Yep.
not there. Okay.
Yes, it is a bugger. Maybe she's got no produce. I don't know. But anyway, this is the Chincha Valley. I will bring you back in a few seconds because the farmers tend to still use donkeys and donkey carts, and they'll be out on the highway mixing it with us. With the cars doing 130 or 140 kilometres an hour, and they're doing like 2 kilometres an hour. These people are out working the land by hand. No idea what they're doing, but clearly they do. Oh, this is corn. They grow lots and lots and lots of corn in Peru. That's corn there. More corn here. The next crop along is corn. This is an onion truck carrying bags of onions to Lima. You've got Lima's city of 6 or 7 million people.
More than 10, my love.
More than 10 million people,
Yeah.
Jasmine tells me. And they eat lots and lots and lots of Spanish onions. They're red onions. One of our trips we counted 7 trucks. Now the trucks are heading in the same direction as us. So to see 7 of them means that there must have been like 20 or 30 trucks. But yeah.
But that's onion for Leah, my love.
You gotta
because
feed.
Here we call purple onion, my love. That's for Leah.
Oh, well, purple onions, okay. They're actually Spanish onions in Australia. This is, well, obviously complete desert, but just down there somewhere was our runway where I used to fly. I used to fly out of a chicken farm down here. It's absolutely fantastic. We're in the middle of nowhere. Didn't bother anybody. Was really, really good. But the guy who owned the chicken farm wound up selling it to somebody who wanted to make a development here. As you can see, there's no houses. This used to be the chicken farm. We'd come in, get a free car wash. They'd wash the car in chemicals so you didn't catch chicken pox while you're at the chicken farm. But no, the chicken farm's all gone now. There's no evidence that it was ever there. But yeah, and the beach is just over here. So we were flying. As soon as you got airborne, you're virtually over the beach. It was lovely. This is another little specialty to Peru. They just block the highway like that with those orange cones, and everybody gets off and goes and gets inspected by the police. There's a 99% chance they won't stop us because you've got a gringo and a woman. And there's just no point in stopping a gringo and a woman because they'll argue the toss. Got your lights on, Dick? Too
Yes,
late
my
for
love.
that. So you cut through these trucks here, doesn't matter. And scarf it back onto the highway again. Don't worry about that red truck, it's alright.
He's getting backwards.
And there you go. This is where we were flying last weekend with the Chinook. That little airstrip's just over there behind that wall. Over on the right, this is a speedway, but beyond the speedway is another airport. This one here, we're at kilometre, they're all hangars there. We're at kilometre 49 right now. There's the tower up on top of the hill there. And there's a third airport just over that direction, or third airfield just over behind those buildings, in amongst the buildings more or less. But yeah, this is where I usually fly now, about kilometre 49.50 out from Lima. That milepost there should tell us kilometre 49. Okay, Saturday morning. This is Marco's second flight in the Chinook with a view to buying it. Marco's going to be flying it from up the front today, which is going to be a much better proposition. The aeroplane's a lot more stable with a forward CG. But anyway, let's see how they go. That's Albert in the back and Marco in the front. Okay, they're lined up straight down the runway now, and as a matter of fact I think they're rolling. They're coming directly towards us. Now Marco is a pilot, he's not learning. Matter of fact, he's got a couple of aeroplanes and he's a very good pilot. Okay, here we go now. They're rolling. Keep it straight. There we go. It kicks off the ground pretty quick, there's no question. It actually performs fairly well. Okay, looks like he's got it nailed this time. Yep. That's a much better approach. Matter of fact, that's a perfect approach. Over the fence. Get rid of the power altogether. Keep the wings level and touch down and not run off the runway. Put the power back on. No, we're gonna stop there by the looks of things. Okay, I'll get out of the way. This is one of the I guess you call it a beach resort. You get loads of people here. They sort of start turning up about Boxing Day and they stay till Easter, and it'll be bedlam, wall to wall cars and people and buses and God knows what else dropping people off. But yeah, these are all temporary humpies on the beach. These guys are watering the plants with like a fire hose mounted on the back of a water tanker. Where are they? Over there. No, they're making. No, they're not. They're watering they're settling the dust. There's dust suppression. Oh, fair enough. Well, it's just about the end of the day. Obviously, that's west out that direction. It's a fairly clear day, in fact. You can almost see the horizon. Matter of fact, I can see the horizon. But have a look at this. It's just not a blade of grass, a tree, or anything else. No spin effects, no nothing. Just here in between the two highways, there's some plants, and the people who maintain the highway actually come and water them. But look over into the, into the desert. There's just absolutely nothing. But yeah, that's a fitting end for the end of the day. Nice sunset.